Hello everybody, Artist Wayne here, and I, along with 21 other riders, am on a chillaxing ride. This ride was organised for our enjoyment by wife Jacqui and her best friend Cathryn, aka Bustin Bones. And we're all riding through the beautiful Wattingan State Forest on a beautiful day, on our way for a lovely lunch date at Laguna. Our mates Alan and Grace Wilson were there. It's always great to have Alan, aka Dr. Suzuki, on a ride, just in case we have any bike problems. Mel was there on a little XT after Dr. Suzuki got it started. See, it's always handy having Alan on a ride. Some of us, including my mate Steve on his big 990 KTM, got to do some chillaxing single trails, and an excited Ian Minus joined us on those singles as well. Although he didn't get far before the trail was blocked by Fred Kick a Brick Along on his big 990 KTM. Then Steve and I, along with our mate Jason, aka Charles Spadowski, peeled off from the group in search of some fun trails before regrouping with the gang as they made their way down Wattingan Creek Road. Now let's see if I can remember everybody. There was Mark, Rod, Andy, Kim, who had only hit the dirt for the second time and was doing a stellar job. There was my mate Vic, the Yowie Hunter, Glenn on a GS 1200 with road tyres, Nick, Steve, James, our mates Shirley and Ian, and of course there were the riders from the Sunday Challenging Group, Sam, Steve, Jason, Jacqui Cathryn, Alan, Grace, and let's not forget Kate on her DRZ 400. And I've already mentioned Mel, and I'm pretty sure that's everyone. But if I forgot anyone, it's Jackie's fault. And when we arrived at Laguna, we had lunch at the Great Northern Trading Post. And some of us were so chillaxed, we even had a little drinky poo. After lunch we farewelled a few of the riders who had a long way to travel home, and the rest of us belted out a few verses of I Still Call Australia Home at the beautiful Central Coast Peter Allen Memorial.
Hi Wayne, are you enjoying today, Wayne? Yeah. Oh, good. He's not a very good player.
He's a bit sick.
Waiting for an audience.
Go on now, come on.
It's funny how fast riders can jump on their bikes and take off when a farmer carrying a shotgun tells everyone to get off his property. We were now chillaxing our way through the beautiful Murray's Run Road and back into the Wattigans. And looky here, here's wife Jacqui, the mastermind of the chillaxing ride. She really did such a fantastic job, along with her mate Cathryn, of course. Once we hit the Wattigans, we then made our way down through the twisties to the beautiful Yarramalong Valley. It really had been a top day's ride, with an awesome lunch at Laguna, plenty of time for great conversations and loads of laughter. But the day wasn't over yet, not for some of us. When we finally reached the Yarramalong Valley and said our goodbyes to everybody, 7 of us headed into the Arimba State Forest for some more singles.
Oh man. Supposed to be running, mate.
No?
Supposed to be running.
It is running, it's so quiet.
And finally we ended on a little gnarly hill that my mate Roger and I always used to finish on. And of course, I fell off in front of all the boys. It doesn't matter whether Jason's riding his WR450 or his KLR 650, he'll throw it up whatever hill he wants to.
I'm chicken. I'm not going to do it.
Come back and have another go.
Sure.
You call me chicken?
There you go.
I've got to hand it to my mate Steve. He really will do anything on that big 990 KTM. Way to go, Steve, you're almost up. Just one more little rock step.
Who put that there? Legendary status!
I think I was a little premature in the cheering.
Maybe not.
I might have to turn around anyway.
What happened?
You got it like that.
Are you joking?
Just went flat just there. Just we got a couple.
Apparently with Steve's KTM, his bark buster is linked to his battery, and when he hit his bark buster on the small tiny tree, everything went haywire.
Listen, mate. I'll put the sun is dropping. From this point, it's going to start to drop really quick. I think we need to get on a plan with the music and we go that way. Just get the cable out.
Now I can tell you all that there were plenty of ideas thrown around over the next 40 minutes. But just before that, Alan Wilson said, I've got a jump starter, why don't we try and jump start it? After all those ideas were thrown around, like pushing it, towing it, leaving Steve behind, Alan finally got his chance to jump start the big KTM.
Alan goes another!
Wins
Right
again.
up!
Okay, now you've got to go. All you have to do is cut out all of that bit.
Bullshit.
And
People would know it was fake.
no, you should.
Big power. Big power. That's what it is. It's big power.
No, you should cut it out.
What a
and
piece
later
of...
tell the truth.
Why don't you just get rid of it? And the other little KTM.
Like my mate Mark says, KTM, turning friends into mechanics for over 25 years. I'm artist Wayne Dowson. Thanks for watching, everyone.